Hey guys, it's VEDA, whatever you want to call it. If you don't know what that is, it is a video every day in April or August, depending on what month you're doing it. It's April, so it's April, yay! I wasn't sure if I was going to attempt VEDA, but I'm going to give it a go. I had a video idea in mind today because, let me tell you, first of all, I woke up, got the kids ready for school, got them sent out the door with their backpacks all ready to go, and they got to the bus stop and realized it wasn't a school day today. Mom fail, so I tried to play it off as the April Fool's joke. Then I went into Parker's room, and his frog's water was full of like murky water and smelled really minty. Well, upon looking closer, it appears Jackson had gotten some of the Mentos gum that Parker had and dumped the whole thing into the frog's tank. So I had to start my day off, first of all, by sending my kids to school when there was no school, having them be mad at me, and then having the water and that whole mess, which takes a long time to clean that out so our little froggy does not die. So I was gonna do a video on all my oopsies and messes throughout the day because we have a lot, but honestly after that my day went pretty smooth. So I guess that video failed too. So yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, I know I do a lot of thrift hauls, and I actually just got back from the thrift store again, and I was gonna do another haul, and then I was like, well, instead of doing the haul, I'm gonna kind of talk to you guys about how I thrift, why I thrift, etc., etc. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. And first of all, the reason why I thrift. I go to thrift stores, consignment sales, pick things up for free, and refurbish them or whatever. The biggest reason, obviously, is to save money because, I mean, that's the most obvious one. And especially with like little kids' clothes, because Jackson's age and younger, they really don't wear out their clothes that fast. At least a lot of kids don't. And the other factor is the littler kids, a lot of parents buy them more, so that's why their clothes don't wear out as fast as well, because they see things and they go, oh, that's cute, oh, that'll look so cute on them. And then as you get older, clothing becomes more of just a necessity and not much of just cuteness factor. So that's another reason. And then the other reason is it's recycling. You're saving resources from having to make it the product again and all that kind of stuff. So that's one that a lot of people don't really think about when they're buying things used or refurbishing things, is that you're actually recycling. You're saving the time and energy and the resources to make that product. So those are a couple reasons why I thrift, and quite honestly, call me a nerd or a dork or whatever, but I really just kind of get a rush out of it. Every time I go to the thrift store, I'm like, ooh, what am I gonna find today? And I kind of get excited trying to decide or see what little gem I'll find that day. Lucky, I swear, this is like the third video where my dog starts drinking out of the toilet while I'm in the middle of the video. I'm getting sidetracked. It's been a long day. How I thrift shop. Now, I'm lucky where I live that our thrift store is literally like between here, my house, and the grocery store, and the movie store, the restaurants, things like that. So it's really easy for me to, on my way somewhere, swing by the thrift store. So I go quite often, like once a week or more. Unless there's absolutely nothing I need, then I just don't go. And some of my tips for going thrift store shopping: I personally don't go with a list in mind. I don't go saying I have to find this today. I go with a big list. Like for instance, today I went looking for shorts for Trevor, t-shirts for Parker, storage things around the house, books, more clothes for Jackson because I just can't stop buying them, houseware stuff, things like that. So I have like this big list of things that I could get and that we could need, but I'm not going to go with one particular item because they might not have it, and if I just look for that one particular item, I might be missing something else great. So when I go through the thrift store, I kind of have my route to go. So first I go to housewares. I walk through there. I'll go by, there's like little crafting section in our thrift store, so I'll go through there. I find a lot of stuff for my daycare kids there. So if you're in a daycare or you have little kids, it's a great place to look for cheap, easy type stuff. And yeah, so I'll go through there, and then I'll go buy some of the kids' toys, and then my boys' clothes and shoes, purses, and then out the door. I don't usually look for clothes for myself. I'm 6 feet tall, and it's very rare that I would find anything for my height anyway, so I just don't even look because it just irritates me. Yeah, so that's kind of how I do it. And then the other thing that you have to look out for is a lot of thrift stores have tags that will be on sale on a particular day of the week. You can even go up and ask the people that work there if they have like a calendar of the days of the week on what color tag goes on sale. I kind of really don't pay attention to that as much. If a purple tag is 50% off and I'm debating between a blue tag item and a purple tag item, I'll get the purple tag because I know it's 50% off. It's just like an added little bonus. And some thrift stores, I know the two that I go to, if you donate to them, and I have a big donate pile, and I'll just grab a bag on my way to the store. Yeah, and you get $3 off of your purchase. So I do that quite often. A lot of the stuff that I'm donating back there was stuff that I bought from there. It just kind of works out that way. I do sell some of my stuff, and I do donate some of the stuff. I just lost my train of thought. I think it's because Jackson's crying and it totally distracted me. This is really, really a random video. Yeah, oh, and you can get customer, I don't know what they're called, like the cards, what are they called? Customer membership cards or something like that. So I have one. So on certain days, they'll do like a membership thanks day or whatever, where they'll get a certain percentage off, but you have to have the membership card to get like the 50% off or the 30% off or whatever. And then sometimes they'll give you stamp cards. You spend X amount of dollars here, you get X amount of stamps. When your card's full, you get X percentage off your purchase. So yeah, that's kind of all about my thrift store shopping. And as for picking things up off the side of the road that other people don't want, that are free, I have no problems doing it. I know some people really look down on it, and I even have some friends that say, oh, I could never do that. Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. And quite honestly, I was raised to do that kind of stuff. My dad was really big into that, and as a kid I actually liked it when he would come home with these little treasures that he found, and we would work on them to make them nice together, and it's like a nice memory, and it taught me a lot of lessons on what's important in life and what's not, and materialistic things just aren't that important to me and to my family, and I want to raise them the same way, with that same value, that materialistic things are just that, they're materialistic. They're not the most important things in life, so I don't want them to be so obsessed with those kind of things. And yeah, and if I can make good use out of it, why put it in landfill, you know? If it's something I need or something I want really bad or something that I could really use, I don't see a problem with picking it up and making it pretty and new again. And one thing you have to be careful for is don't go into a thrift store and just buy stuff because it's cheap and just bring home like carloads at a time. If you see a lot of my videos, I might have 4, 5, 6 items. Hi, go night-night. If you start bringing home a ton of stuff, you're gonna be on TLC hoarders or something. But yeah, that's kind of why I thrift and how I thrift and some of my tips and tricks to share with you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.